Good morning, friends. We are recording this mock speaking session to give you ideas about the kind of questions that are asked in the introductory part, cue card, and the follow-ups parts. I'm taking the mock speaking session of one of our student who is having a good fluency as well as a good command on his language. So without taking much time, I'm straightly coming to the session. How are you?
I am fine, sir. What about you?
I'm also fine. What's your name?
My good name is Dipanshu.
And where are you from?
I am from Pehova, district Kuchetra, state Haryana.
Do you study or work somewhere?
I am, sir, just doing I am just passed on my +2 class from Tagore Public School, and I am planning to go abroad to complete my further studies.
Okay. What was your stream during your senior secondary?
So my stream is commerce, and I am planning to go in the commerce stream, and I chose in business department, so I will be a manager in the future.
Okay. I am going to ask certain questions on the topic of sports centers. Like, are there a lot of sports centers where you live?
If I talk about my hometown, there are not lot of sports center. There are some sports center. If I talk about the DAV College and Hooda Park, there are 2 sports center. I think that there are marvelous sports center, and all facilities provided by there, best coaches, best equipments. So I think there are some sports centers.
Is it important to have sports centers near where people live?
I think that is very important for the people because it enhances the flexibility, confidence, and increasing the sharpness. So I think that it is very important for the person because, and if I talk about myself, if I am in the stress, I go to the sports center. I easily stress my mind. So it is stress buster for me. Also, I think that it is very beneficial for the peoples.
Are most people in your country more interested in sports now than they were in the past?
I think that in the past the people are not interested in the sports. They think that it is a huge investment. But nowadays, with the help of BJP government, nowadays people are very eager to indulge in the sports activities. And I think that nowadays people are prefer to sports because they think that the bright future in the sports.
Okay, I have another topic for you, hotels. Question is, do you often stay in hotels?
No, sir, I do not attend the hotel daily basis because I have a hectic schedule, and I have not enough money to go there, and I go in the occasions and some other birthday parties.
Okay, does your country have a lot of big hotels?
If I talk about my country, there are lot of hotels which people like to eat and some enjoy. They like Taj Hotel and some other. It is like a tourism place in my country, and many people come from far city to see the beauty of this hotel. So I think that there are some hotels in my.
What sort of hotels are the most popular for business people?
I think that there are a lot of famous for the business, like Red Fox Hotel. It is famous for IDP, and it is like a business because from the IELTS paper they earn a lot of money. So I think that there are a lot of business hotels.
Which would you prefer, small local hotels or big international hotels?
As per my understanding, I only prefer to a small hotel because I have not enough money to go there, and so I only afford a small hotel, and I go in the weekend basis with my friends.
Okay, there is a cue card for you, and you will be given a minute time to prepare your answer, and you will be expected to speak 2 minutes in your answer. Topic of the cue card is talk about someone you know who takes good photos. Talk about someone you know who takes good photos. Your hints are who he or she is, what he or she takes photos of, what he or she does with her photos, and explain why you think he or she is a good photographer.
May I speak?
Sure.
Pictures play a very significant role in our life, and if I talk about my friends, there are a lot of friends which capture a lot of good pictures, but there is one friend which is marvelous. Like his name is Yashpal. His name is Yashpal, and he live in Haryana, in Arnai Road. And I think that it is a honest, magnanimous, loyal, and it is accomplished people. And whenever I am free, I really go with his, because I think that it is a good photographer, and he have a DSLR camera. And whenever we free, we go with together. And like yesterday we go in the Haryana Park, which is very famous in my hometown, and I click many pictures there, and I also upload it in the Facebook and WhatsApp. And I think that Yashpal become like a big photographer in the future, because he have a skill to introduce themselves. And I also plan from my another weekend to go a rock garden, because it is very famous place throughout the world, and we can easily create a jovial environment in there, and we click many selfies there. And I think that if I go with Yashpal, and I really enjoy there, because he take many photographs there, and because he is a good photographer. And if I go with Yashpal, and he is a remember moment for me. And I think that Yashpal is a good photographer, and so I really go with Yashpal.
Okay, I have some cross questions for you. Do you think people today take more photos than they used to?
Yes, I think that nowadays people take many photographs, because nowadays the trend of selfies on the peak, and the people like to photographs in the daily basis.
What kinds of photos do most people like to keep or send to other people?
As per my understanding, people like to send only selfies, because they do not show their whole posture, and they always see the beauty of face. So I think that the selfies are most popular.
Do you think people should take lessons to learn how to take professional photos?
Yes, there are lots of centers which provide things. Like in my hometown, there is a center of Mr. Rudra. He provide the professionality of photographs. So I think that there are lots of centers in my.
Okay, I have a few more cross questions for you on the topic of media and photography. What are some of the differences between a written news story and a news story with photos?
Pardon, sir?
What are some of the differences between a written news story and a news story with photos?
I think that there are a lot of difference, because whenever we see a written story like a newspaper, we did not understand all the thing. If we see with the picture, we can easily see all the beauty of the news, and we can easily aware about the news. So there is a lot of difference.
Okay, is it a positive development that news stations ask people to send in their own photos of news events as they are happening?
I think that it is a very positive impact on the people, because people easily see the thing which we go in the nation. So I think that the picture news is very important for the people. It enhance the knowledge and skills.
Thank you so much.